Hi guys, it's Jesse here, account and product manager at ClickHook. Some of you know me, some of you don't. I just wanted to quickly touch base on some amazing new features that we've added. Hopefully this will give you a guide through them. So the two things I'm going to cover today is we have our email templates and email marketing. We had the capability before, but we've just made it a lot more intuitive, organized it, just a much more robust system. We've also added our new calendar capability. So a lot of you have had a lot of interest in this, so we'll touch base on that as well. But to start, I'm going to go into our email templates here. So with our new email templates, we have a folder structure. So as many of you know, with the old emails, you created a whole list of templates, but you didn't really have a way to organize it. So our big thing here was to create a way to organize things for you. Generally speaking, you want to create your folders based on your workflows. Obviously, you can break it down. I just did service offering, product offering, so you can really, call your folders whatever you'd like. But generally speaking, you probably want to do it per workflow that you have, just so you know which emails are associated with that workflow, if that makes sense. The right-hand side here, this is still where you're going to see all your email templates. I've created one here, which I'll open up for everybody. I'll go into edit to give more details. So you can see I added it to the service offering folder. The name, this is for your own internal name purposes. Just your own way to keep track of emails outside of what the actual email will be sent out as. A big feature, not a big feature, sorry, what you really want to focus on is your subject line. As many of you know, open rates are really associated to what you have to say in your subject line. So, a good strategy if you're doing a drip campaign is adding one that says re at the beginning, just to make it seem like you've already touched base and it's just a reply to. It makes it more genuine. Mine's, very basic here, but I just wanted to showcase that this is very important. There's two ways that you can actually set up emails depending on how your company is set up. So if you're a mom and pop shop and you just have an email coming directly from a person, you can set it up this way. However, we have this handy dandy assigned person's email. So if you go in here, click on this, it's going to put in a little snippet of code here that whoever the lead's assigned to, the messaging will come from them. So for instance, in the body here, like you guys notice, hi lead name, you can also have assigned to name. So back to this here, if you have a group of people that it will be assigned to, 8, 10, 20, whatever, how many employees you have on that workflow, you definitely want to focus on this assigned person's email. And you also want to make sure that it's assigned to the name, because then it will come not only from that person, but also it'll be signed as their name as well. So very important information. You have to hit save your template for changes. Adding a template is easy. Just when you're in the back screen here, just hit add a template, and then it's the same kind of layout as we just saw. So really intuitive, really straightforward. This is how to create emails and manage the emails, but I just want to show you what will show up when they actually go out. So to actually add emails, this is only for admin and managers, by the way. This tab won't show up for users or employees in the company. But when you add it to a workflow, you have to go to your workflow settings, because how we set our email marketing up, as many of you know, is it's per stage that you send out your email. So I'll just open up this one here. I'll go into our stages. I don't currently have one, but I'll create a contact. We'll just leave it as is because mine's an initial email. But anyways, depending on how your stages are set up, all those great things, you just click add an action, and this is where you will add your email templates. So since the one that I was showcasing to you guys was an initial one, I would like to send this one after 5 minutes. You click here, boom, that's the only email I have, but it showcases how to add the actual leads. Now, this is just my initial one. You can choose, variable times. You can also choose amount of days. This is where it comes really in handy for creating actual overall drip marketing campaigns. For instance, if you did have a contacted stage, you could have, another email go out after 2 days, talking about product offerings and those kind of things, trying to reel a lead back in. And then you can also have another one 5 days out for another touch base. So as long as a lead stays in a stage, they're going to receive all those emails. Now, it's also important to know that if a lead is in a stage, so for instance, if you sign them to a workflow and you have one where it automatically comes out after you've already talked to a client, it'd be really weird for them to receive an email. So what is really important to know is as soon as you've added a lead that you've already contacted that you don't want to receive, say an initial email, you just move it to the next stage. And by moving to the next stage, it'll actually cancel that email. So just to go in, when you actually, I have a fake account lead here, sorry. This is where it will actually show you emails that have been sent out. So for instance, if they were added to the new stage here, it would say canceled just because you moved it out of that workflow, or it would be say sent if you had kept it in there longer than 5 minutes or whatever the duration of time is. So very important to move it along the stages, or else you're going to get a client that receives an email that's not pertaining to them. But a very powerful tool to kind of take away the multiple emails with clients. So that gives you a rundown of our email templates. Super simple, super easy. Again, you can reach out to any of us and we'll answer your questions. If you have any around this, just want to kind of touch on that. Now our calendar function, awesome, very cool. It's just a better way to organize your notifications. So we still have your notifications here, which gives you a breakdown. Many of you have probably gone through and there are some changes to the tasks. But I just want to show you the calendar view here. It's a lot better system just in staying on track of your tasks. So, a big thing that we find is you'll add a bunch of notifications, but what you really want is you come in, today and you want to see a list of tasks that you have due in one day, right? So this is really important. So just to give you an idea here, I'll go back to our lead, go to tasks. So very similar, a little bit different though. So we'll just say follow up here. This is the new thing. So you guys would have recognized there used to be a drop down for selecting the date. This is all by text now. And that may sound a little scary, but it's actually really intuitive because like these examples show, you can really abbreviate and or enter in your own data to customize when the message will come out, and it's very intuitive. So for instance, this says example November 1st at 2 p.m. You can honestly just type in Nov as abbreviation, it'll understand that. Same with 1, and you don't even have to put a comma or anything. You could put the comma, but you could just do 2 o'clock p.m. So it's very intuitive. This message would then go out November 1st, 2 p.m. You can even put in the ST. As long as this check mark's there, it understands what you're entering. Going back to that, what's really cool is if you just want a reminder for tomorrow, you just tomorrow and it already knows. Same with next Friday, whatever it may be. So it's very, very powerful. Great way just to make sure everything's assigned properly. So I'm going to do an example here, May 31st. And May 31st, we'll do, right now it's 11:19, so we'll do 11:22 a.m. Again, you want to assign it to whoever the task is assigned to, so whether that be yourself or somebody else, you got to choose that. Write your notes, whatever it may be. This is very important to remember. If you want an email about this, you have to click this box. This is your reminder. So Yes, this will save into your calendar, as you'll see shortly here. But if you want an email reminder, you have to click this box. So this is very important to remember, just to make sure. And so you'll actually get an email. It'll say in an hour you have a task due. In this case, you get an email right away because it's within this hour time frame. So I'll save task here. Been added. It's still the checkbox, so once you have completed, you can check it and it will move. So I'll just show you that capability as well. So we'll go into calendars. Boom, look at that. Here's our task, 11:22 a.m. as a follow-up. Now what's great about this is you can add as many tasks as you want. Your tasks that are currently out there will show up in here. And when you click on this, it will take you to that client. So you can actually see what you wrote. As for notes, you can click the task is complete, whatever it may be. Now it's also important to note if you complete a task and hit that, once it's completed, it goes down here, it's grayed out, and so you no longer have a task, but it also removes from your calendar, which is great just to make sure you know what you've completed, what you haven't. So say you see something here back on the 16th, it's going to still be sitting there if you haven't taken an action on it. So, great to know. Easy, again, you just click on it, opens up, tells you what you have to do based on what you saved. Calendar also has different views. So this is the month view, my personal favorite, but also you can come in here by day. So if you want to see, how your day is looking, you can do that, but also by list. So this is kind of similar to our notifications. It'll give you a list of tasks, but for that specific date. Now, if you go through and say you select a different kind of time, you're looking for the future or whatever, if you hit the today button, it brings you back to today's date. So very cool. We have some other capabilities coming to this in the future. Don't really want to chat about them right now or go too deep into those kind of things. Just want to show you what you can do with it. Very, very intuitive, straightforward, and it'll just keep you guys organized with managing your leads. Other than that, I think that's everything I want to touch on for today. So again, feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. My name is Jesse, and we'll hope to hear from you guys. Give us your feedback as well. We're very open, as you know, to developing our software. So other than that, take care. Talk to you later. Bye for now.